Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the Gear Bubble training videos. Today, we're going to talk about how to create a white label domain. This is an important part of being able to advertise on Facebook with Gear Bubble, as well as Google, because you have to have a verified domain in order to use the Facebook Pixel and the Google Analytics code. So Facebook will not be able to track your conversions and your actions without having verified domains. So this is an important part. GearBubble has created the ability to verify a domain, and you just need to pay $50 for the domain, and you basically get your own domain name for all of your products, just like you would on a Shopify store or a GearBubble Pro store. So this is almost like a GearBubble Pro store, but really light. The GearBubble Pro does include a lot more features that help you, make sales, and it drives more traffic and allows you to retarget better. So if you're looking to really do, Facebook ads in a hard way, then you probably will find better results from GearBubble Pro. But if you're just looking to start, this is a good way to do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it in this video. Okay, so we're going to start from this screen right here. First thing I have to tell you about is that you can only do this once per GearBubble account. So once you've done this and you've selected a domain name, it is permanent and you can't do it again for that account. So again, if you're hoping to have multiple, domain names, you may want to start multiple accounts and maybe even go with the GearBubble Pro just to get all the features that you want in your store. So I'll show you this. I'm actually going to purchase and create this domain here. So you can register your domain right through GearBubble. It just costs $50 a year, and I'm going to check availability. So let me think here. I've always thought about using this. See if that's available. It's available. All right, so I'm going to enter my card number in here and pay, and then I'm going to show you how to set this up afterwards. Okay, so I was successful in adding the domain, and you can see right here, this is now my store name, and the domain is going to be intercardial.com. I just picked a nonsense word. You can add a logo, and you can also put in customer emails, so you can set up a email address if you want to, and of course Namecheap does offer like domain name emails, but you can also just put your own email in here. Basically, the customer needs to have an email when you are sending messages to them so that they can respond to you. Other settings here include you can add a Favicon image, which is the image that appears in the top corner of your screen when your store is active. Your signature, you can do that. You can make a Facebook URL, which will appear at the bottom of your store. There's a whole bunch of social media things that you can do here. So this is where you're going to verify your domain name with Facebook. So this is probably the most important part here, is that whatever meta content that you get from Facebook for verification, you're going to put it in here, and this will appear in your, like the header, the code of your site, so that Facebook will be able to verify your domain. And there's a couple videos here on how to do that if you need it. So pretty easy to do. Have a look at it, and just remember that it does take up 24 to 48 hours to activate the domain, which includes setting up the SSL certificate, which is basically short for secure socket layer, and it's just an added layer of security for your site to, I guess, keep it secure. I'm not exactly sure what they do, but it is important for e-commerce sites to have it, so they add it to your site. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.